It's all about turning business from acorns into unicorns at the Melbourne Convention Centre this morning, where the ACS Reimagination Conference is underway.
Julie Snook, our colleague Julie Snook, is there for us and has the details.
We are here at the ACS Reimagination Thought Leaders Conference in Melbourne. It is the 5th year running that this event has been held and the second time that it's come back to Melbourne. 2,500 delegates from all over Australia and the world are converging here. Amazing humans, epic tech. That is the theme for this year. Now, some of the best minds from the ICT sector are here to share their stories, share their ideas, and of course, to excite, to create, to imagine, and more or less to inspire. So someone that I want to introduce to you now is Managing Director of Car Sales here in Australia, AJ Bhatia. AJ, this conference, this summit here, how important is it?
Look, I've been to these conferences for the last 4 or 5 years, and this by far is the largest attendance. And what I really like about this is so diverse in its attendance. You have so many people from university attending, you have founders of technology companies. It's like a 360-degree presence across the country, and this is exactly what we need to grow our economy, to inspire the young people using the founders and to create new businesses that will thrive in the future of Australia.
And a huge part of this summit is discussing taking businesses globally, and that is something that we're very lucky to have people from all over the world here today. But we're also seeing some young faces, as you touched on. That's fantastic for Australia.
Oh, that's awesome, and that whole theme around taking businesses global, it's so important. And you know, sometimes we talk about Israel, and while Australia and Israel are very different circumstances, but drawing inspiration is really important here. And Israel being a small country, and they're exporting entrepreneurs throughout the world, exporting technology throughout the world. Mining is very important for Australia, but it's not a long-term sustainable future. We need to find what that is, and I truly believe our tech founders will play a pivotal role in taking Australia to the world.
And the other thing we need to remember is attracting and retaining talent is a huge challenge, I imagine.
It is. Attracting and retaining talent is a huge challenge, and the best of the businesses have the best of the talent. We are lucky here in Australia. We are one of the best countries to live in, and that is something that we need to leverage in our favour to attract the best talent here. We can't just limit ourselves to that, though. We should go out to the world. We should have our companies with offices in San Fran, with offices in London, and throughout the world, so we can attract the best talent throughout the world, not just here in Australia.
We are producing some incredible minds here in Australia, aren't we? Who are very much up to the challenge.
Yes, we absolutely are. And one of the frustrations I have is if I ask the average audience here who is Ricky Ponting, probably 9 out of 10 will tell me who Ricky Ponting is. But if I ask them who is Paul Bassett, founder of Seek, or Greg Roebuck, founder of carsales.com, or Mike Cannon-Brookes, who probably has a little bit more profile, probably 1 in 10 would tell me who they are, and they're the ones who created 10,000 jobs. Not Ricky Ponting, nothing against Ricky Ponting, love him. But that's my point. Why are our founders not the rock stars?
Very good point, and you're not the first to have said that here today either. Now, in terms of you personally, congratulations. You've just moved into the Managing Director role of Car Sales here in Australia. Your IT background, though, is that a sort of a representation of the shift that we're starting to see in corporate leadership, the fact that you've moved from IT into this Managing Director role?
I would say, unfortunately, we're not seeing that shift. And it's a circular problem. We tend to believe what we've seen before, and we haven't seen a lot of technology executives take top jobs in organizations. And I think we need to break that cycle. And what I'm hoping to do is, through moving into this role and working hard and making Carsales successful with this role, that we can start to create some examples of this is the way to go. This is happening in countries like the US. It's happening overseas. It's not yet happening here in Australia. Founders from a tech background are absolutely doing it, And that just shows the buyers are an industry. If the founders from a tech background can build these businesses and manage large businesses, why can't corporate CEOs be fished from that pond? I genuinely think it's just buyers around are thinking, because we just haven't seen that before.
Well, one of the many questions that is being asked here at the Reimagination Conference. AJ, thank you so very much for your time. Of course, we'll have all the details here on Sky News as we come to you live from Melbourne here at the ACS Reimagination Leaders Conference.